Good morning, ZSR mains. Welcome to another beautiful day and another beautiful E-Weekly. Today, trekking forwards, we have Shy and Starlight. And today with comms, with me in the booth are Estancia and Holologic. And today with our runners, we have Orso Leon and Fair. So please, Holologic and Estancia, please take us away.
Hi everyone.
How are you doing today, everybody out there? Hope everyone's ready for a nice EU weekly race here.
I nearly thought you were going to say a nice easy race here, but let's face it, this is an OTRC, it's not going to be easy.
I haven't seen an easy race in Season 6 ever, so I never expect easy, and quite frankly, I'm here for the worst.
I mean, frankly, so is chat if we're anything like normal.
Oh yeah, it's not going to take too long before someone's out there theory crafting, well, if it's this, then this, then this, how awful can it be? And I'm here for just all of it.
Right, so, looking at our start screen, looks like we've got adult start, and that's Prelude, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Only a Kikiri Emerald, but hey, that means all dungeons is less awful, right? Right.
Less awful is still awful, though, but I still want it. Prelude's gonna make an early child run a little bit more attractive, just because getting back to adults can be nice and quick, but other than that, this start is a little bit lacking for me.
Well, the thing is, Prelude is just good for mobility, really. It just cuts down your time in general travelling.
Oh, very true. Any warp song is nice to have early.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's amazing how much time you lose just having to walk between places rather than warp. It's really surprising.
Oh, very true. I mean, sad, too. I hate having to watch Hiking Simulator, so one less round of Hiking Simulator on stream will be pretty good.
How has Season 6 been going? I admit I've been too busy to actually catch any of it.
I've been doing a bunch of the bracket races for the top 64, and it has been kind of wild. We've had a lot of early upsets in the brackets. I won't go through spoilers on who lost to who beat who, anything like that, but the seeds have not been forgiving for anyone, really. Even the ones that look nice end up having that small little nugget of troll at the end that just makes the whole thing awful.
Oh, God, yeah, that'd do it.
Yep, it's very you missed one check 2 hours ago. Sad.
Yep. Also, is it me or is it very quiet? Like, chat is not usually this quiet. Is everyone asleep?
Well, speaking for West Coast US, I mean, I woke up at 6 o'clock to get ready for this, so I'm assuming there's probably quite a few of us still asleep, and hopefully y'all gonna start picking up towards, the early end of it. But
Why? Why would you get up at 6 AM to do commentary?
I have a problem.
I'm just saying, you're not catching me getting that up that early to do commentary, ever. You're not even catching me getting up that early to go to work.
No, honestly, I like being up kind of early. I'm already getting up at 6:30 for work anyway, so this isn't a huge break in routine for me.
Okay, if it's normal for you, then fair enough, but honestly, I salute your dedication to getting up at that time because no.
I'm not saying I like it. I'm just saying I'm used to it. You know, like we're all used to season 6 being awful to us at this point.
I mean, congratulations, you have managed to maintain some sanity in the face of whatever season 6 has done to you.
Oh, I personally have retired from season 6 for a little while. I need a break from playing it because watching it is just a different enjoyment altogether. Getting to watch other people suffer through exactly what I've done is just, it's nice.
Ah, we're on the Schadenfreude train. Okay. Do we know if we are just waiting for some people to ready up?
I believe there's one person left we're waiting on, and that they've already said it's going to be maybe a few seconds here, so we should be going any moment here.
Awesome, good to know.
Yep, it looks like we're going here very shortly. Everybody get ready for another awful season 6 seed. I hope you're all strapped in, because with any luck, it'll be a bad one.
By the way, for reference chat, if you are saying anything, I can literally only see two shy talking. On the other hand, we have a start. We have movement. We have Zant? No, that's not Zant.
I think that's the skeleton armor, in particular the one that teaches you all the techniques in Twilight Princess.
Yes, I knew it looked Twilight Princessy, but I just couldn't place it.
Yeah. 30 skulls is double defense, unless 40 or 50 is necessary. Probably never going to get to see that. But we are looking at Burning Kakariko having our minuet, something good to keep in mind for at least logic, but I mean, who honestly needs that in this day and age? No one cares. Mido is irrelevant.
I mean, no, but it is useful to be aware of it so that you can work out what the heck is, what the heck the seed's trying to point you at, or what it thinks you should be doing. Ah, it says I'm monitoring the wrong chat. Well, that's interesting. This is what the commentary page has.
Yes.
That's no problem. But I might want to load up the stream so I can see what people are actually saying.
That's about what I'm going for as well. There we go. Overlay is a little bit scuffed, it sounds like. Yep, okay. Okay, so got a good overlap, both of them going for early Rufio down into open grotto. That was a diving experiment for a slingshot.
Oh no, we are on main Zelda speedruns. Well, that'll be why the commentary page isn't showing it up. It's probably showing ZSL2.
Yep. Oh well. Easy fix. Just... yeah, first screen is cropped really weird on the ZSR page. Hopefully Restreamer is able to hear. We got a weird cropping issue on first side. But let's just keep going with the commentary here. Picked up Bolero in the windmill. Gonna make for hopefully a decent song chain.
Yep, please hold. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the race. I'm just trying to ping out the chat so that I can see everything at once.
Quite alright, quite alright.
They started with Prelude.
I'll go ahead and keep up with what's actively going on in the race. Looks like nothing from Impa and heading over to Graveyard.
Right, okay. Now I have chat. Woohoo.
We've got a big... oh. We got a big meme. Ice arrows in the shield grave. Bongo in logic, as everyone likes to keep saying.
I still hate that meme because it can confuse people.
Understandable.
Yeah, like, as most people know, my opinions on memes are, if it's just a bit of fun, that's fine. If it actually confuses people and makes people think that their run might not be valid, nope.
Understandable.
C-Force knows my rant.
Got side by side all the way through so far.
Did we see if it was strength or light arrows on the crate?
It appeared to. I could not tell 100%. It looked as though it might have been a gold rupee, but I mean, last race I commentated on, I swore that Shoot the Sun was a gold rupee. Ended up being strength 1, so I'll
Well,
defer to getting a better look at it in a minute.
that's fair. Nice downhill races on both sides. Nice fashion. Ooh, we get to see fashion.
Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
Hot Topic t-shirt.
Yeah, no. I'm as someone who gets easily confused and has difficulty telling tone, I'm going to be kind to the people who can't work out whether people are joking because I get caught by that.
I like to be inclusive of people who are newer and might not understand the logic as well, just because I do
Precisely.
understand that is a very real thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Make it
And there's,
inclusive, make it easier for people to join in. Also, Nocturne, hell yes.
I was gonna say, they warp out of Graveyard just to go pick up a song and warp right back to Graveyard if they want. It looks like, I think Fur is intending on going in at least for the first check of Fire Temple right here.
I mean, interesting. I mean, I guess you might as well. I mean,
Sure.
do we even know what our dungeons are?
Nope, we're checking that right now. Spirit, Forest,
Mwah.
Dongos, Water, Deku, Jabu.
So, fire is just a stone.
I mean, I'm hoping it's needed anyway, though. Let's go first. Show us that it's needed somehow. I doubt one check will do it, but I can hope.
I know, just a stone. I'm very aware that all dungeons can strike at any time.
But we got a key. We're gonna go up a little bit here.
Hang on a moment, folks. I'm just going to be moving a moment trying to get the right comms page.
Right? Let's see what we get. So we've got Morceau going over to his child side, doing shooting gallery. We have just another key on Fur's side, which without some kind of explosives, he is done in Fire Temple. Good upgrade.
That's actually always handy, at least.
Oh yeah. Not a complaint whatsoever. Got Fur checking out his medallion layout now.
Okay, folks, someone type something in chat so I can see whether you all exist and I'm on the right page. Excellent, thank you.
I mean, just because you don't want to exist does not mean you don't exist. There we go. Sweet.
Well, if you don't exist, then who's coming up with all the worst ideas for where things can be and cursing the run?
I mean, you have a point. If you don't exist, we're not gonna get the awful that we all so desire.
I mean, my life might be stranger than fiction, but I'm fairly sure it is actually life.
Okay.
You know, they make the child shooting gallery look so easy, and yet I just fail it constantly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Song of Storms.
Well, at least you need water and rain on the farm. Useful thing for a farmer to have.
Very true. Unfortunately, we're stealing the storms here, it looks like.
Songs are shared, they're not stolen.
Oh, okay. It's a better way to feel about it.
So now more chaos can happen across Hyrule at the same time.
Alright. Oh. Bottle. Is that Rudo's or is it just a random bottle? At this point, we're doing Season 6 with KZ skip reallowed, so any bottle will really do good enough for our runners, but that does...
Ooh. Getting it as child is also really nice because you can just go from... Wait, but... I'm not sure I would have done Morceau's path there. I think I would have gone into Gerudo Valley down to Lake Hylia and then... Oh no, wait, we don't have scale. Ignore me.
That save quit with the prelude start is just kind of comedy.
yes, that is.
Z just wants to be a little bit of a troll. Goron City on the path to Morpha.
Well, that could be like a million and one things.
Without explosives, not a lot of them are really things you can get right now, so runners are going to have to just kind of note, hey, first hook shot, maybe second hook shot, maybe iron boots or something else up in Goron City.
Well, the next logic item would be to get into Domain. We don't have scale and we don't have Zeldas.
Yeah.
And we don't even have bombs to get to River.
Correct.
Scale would solve both of these issues, but scale is not existing right now.
It's still early though, we're only 11 minutes into this. Scale could pop up on chickens here on Marceau's side, which, by the way, the abundance of people doing chickens now that it's down to only 4 is... I don't know how I feel about it. I hate chickens with a passion.
I love it.
I understand the general community consensus is more chickens, so I guess I have to get behind the chicken train.
You don't have to get behind the chicken train, but it is a check that I'm fond of.
Alright. More so looks like checking out of Kakariko. Where are we going though?
Don't exist in our pockets then.
Okay, this is going to be a Kokiri forest. Good.
Can you imagine if Scale's on Valley, though? If it is, then I'm going to be so smug about saying go to Valley and loop round Lake Hylia. Admittedly, that's just because I'm very fond of the Season 3 opening.
That's fair. I was not around for Season 3, so I have no attachment to it, and if anything, I have a strong distaste for Valley Loop.
I mean, that's entirely reasonable. It does take a while. It's just, I am not good at this, so give me all of the hints, no more of the hints.
Oh, that's very fair. I dislike it just because doing Valley, that chicken can sometimes be a little unruly, and having to argue with it occasionally was never fun when I was getting used to it. Anymore, not an issue, but just bad flashbacks to chicken
Oh
walking off the
yeah.
ledge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, big chest on the Kokiri sword.
Hey, it's a big sword. How did it fit in there?
I mean, Kokiri's sword upgraded apparently.
They were like, this thing's too big for any of us to wield. Let's just stick it in a chest.
Yeah, hide it away where no one's gonna poke their eye out with it.
Though I'm not sure how that matches up with having boulders around it. That doesn't seem very safe.
No, not very. And Mayo has nothing.
Modo might have choose.
Oh, except for choose.
I would like to say I started that sentence before they opened the chest.
Now,
many
how big of
choose
a
was it?
pack?
Yeah.
Because that's going to determine a lot. 5, and you're going to have to be really hard on save scumming them. 20, and we're just going to start watching choose fly everywhere. More so, you do not know how badly you're keeping us in suspense. We must know. Ooh, Skullcade grants fire arrows?
Okay. Interesting.
Unlikely they need them, but I mean, I have been in seeds where it's Din's locked by fire arrows in Haunted Wasteland.
The other copy of it's right underneath it.
Game has got jokes today. Child spawn is at Temple of Time after letting us start with Prelude. Like, jokes on jokes.
It looks like it's a 10-pack.
Okay. 10 is acceptable. It's better than having to sit here and scrounge and save the 5 you get, but would have rather had the 20, obviously.
Well, no duh.
Adult spawn is always Temple of Time in these settings, and child spawn is outside of Temple of Time. So we wanted to shake things up. And that's 50 skulls dead, it looks like.
And also, the Deku Scrub is a scam artist.
Oh, someone else who feels that way every time they give them a 5. Thank you.
I don't think I am by any means the only one.
I don't hear those words very often, though. I have one other person who always calls for shenanigans when it happens around me, but...
Life Lessons for Sale is in fact the link to the past joke about it.
Oh, already messing up Ocarina minigame.
In all fairness, notes are hard, songs are hard, and this one you don't even have it written down.
Yeah, songs can be very hard. I find I mess up the Ocarina minigame the most when they're playing a song that's already there and I just go a little too fast and hit a note.
Oh, hello.
Alright.
I will take that on Ocarina minigame, thank you.
Always happy to have that early.
Okay, I did not see that hint.
Well, thankfully we've got Fur following up pretty close behind, so you're not going to have to wait long to see it a second time. Not to mention, chat is really good at keeping up on well past to Goma, apparently.
That?
Ah.
Okay. Slingshot. Kokiri Sword. This is weekly settings, but are we using Season 6?
Okay.
Like, if we're on Season 6, like, the tourney settings, then it's probably... Sword.
Yeah, Kokiri Sword?
Either that or it's slingshot. How are you rolling
doubt-
that fast with something that heavy?
I don't ask. It's just probably easier not to know.
Oh, yep, that would be path to Morpher. Yep.
More than likely.
There might be something else there, but it's probably that.
Alright.
I mean, actually, something Magnus makes a good point. For a girl on that size, it's the normal steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots.
That is true. Those would be just, I mean, barely anything for a Goron of that stature.
Yep, and you need to make sure that you're safe while working.
Very true.
You can't
So
just ignore work safety because you're made of rock.
So it looks like Morceau is being the one to heavily leverage these bomb chews where Fur hasn't used any yet. I wonder if he's going to go back into Goron City himself and pick up these iron boots, or is he going to choose to conserve them harder and go for something along the lines of like a river play with them, now that he's got ZL especially?
Interesting question. I suspect working their way back? So...
I would expect as much. Okay, so we've got River Chest and Water Temple as a small key, and 20 Skulls is also dead. So at this point, I think we're just looking for 40, unless I missed it.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if there was anything on 10.
I mean, yeah, we'll have to check 10 manually, but getting a sometimes hint for 20 is... From someone who hates routing
nice.
skulls is very nice.
Oh, I quite like getting skulls and routing skulls in, so I'm fine with that.
Oh. I'm the opposite. I'm the person who likes to ignore them. Ocarina of Time is Serenade, so while useful for routing, is pretty dead. So our AD dreams are pretty dead with it.
It is useful to know that the chances of AD are lower, not zero, lower. And also, it's kind of amusing that we're getting all these hints that are Water Temple related. It's just that some of them aren't helpful. Because we've got the river chest in water just being a small key. Sure, can deal with that. Don't have to care about it. That's nice. We've got the Morpher Path. We've got what else? Oh yeah, Serenade.
Yep. Yeah, chat's right. Stone Shadow loves finding a way, and Stone Deep Fire loves finding a way. So while, I mean, it's not AD for the song yet anymore, we all know Stone Dungeons love being awful.
And that is why I said low, but not none. Oh no, Fur is skipping Ocarina. Or they're going back for... No. Oh dear, Fur's going to miss that strength.
That is... I don't know if that's a decision out of distaste for Ocarina minigame, or if that is already did it? Okay.
Did they?
Just wasn't marked on tracker.
Oh yes, they've got strength on their personal tracker.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we didn't have it on our main tracker because we've been having a few technical issues at start of stream. They should now all be resolved.
Okay. Viewers, you were not the only one scared. I got nervous for a minute there, because I actually do know that occasionally people will skip Ocarina minigame, especially if they're involved in other formats where doing it is too much of a time sink. I've watched at least one race where someone walked right past Ocarina minigame and just forgot it existed, and that's not a good thing.
And there's the logical... No, that is not logical. So it's So I would point out the logic of the seed. We can't get past Mido yet. We did Mido skip to get to adult, but we got Zelda's Lullaby as child, yes?
Yes. Sorry,
Okay,
song
so in
check.
which case this is perfectly in logic. We're fine.
Yep.
See, it's not even being mean with the logic. Everything's just lining up nicely. Nothing to be scared of.
Yet.
Everything is completely fine. ZSR's are in.
I was gonna say that's what the seed wants us to believe. I don't like listening to that voice in the back of my head telling me it's fine though.
You really shouldn't.
Oh.
See, too friendly, trying to lull you into a false sense of security.
Got flame storage over on first side here. But yeah, it's been hinted, I believe. I mean, maybe he just wanted that extra $5.
Maybe he wanted to practice.
Very true. That's honestly the best time to do it is in weeklies. You get a nice sample size of people, and it's a good time to practice because there's no real pressure. What do you lose if you don't succeed?
Yep.
Into the well. I mean, we do have Path to Goma down there. If they can just pick up the K-Sword and head right back over to Kokiri Forest, this is going to be really good.
Yeah, especially if we manage to find, like, scale or actual bond. No, wait, we've got choose. We can get to Domain. If we find Rang, we can go to Jabu. The spawns command has not been set up. The child spawn is actually the Temple of Time.
Okay, so quick recap for our restream friend here. Child spawn is Temple of Time. Path hints at the moment. We have Goron City is on the path to Morpha, and Bottom of the Well is on the path to Goma. And
I think that the Goron City one is probably Iron Boots, but there may be other options.
Yep, we did find Iron Boots there, so that's, I mean, pretty clean. And then 20, 40, and 50 are dead. Or 20, 30, and 50. We saw 30 was double defense. I don't think we've seen 40 yet. I could be wrong.
No, I don't think we've seen 40. We've seen 30.
Songs are hard for. It's okay.
Songs are hard, words are hard. Why do I do commentary?
I mean, I like to think that it's just that small little part of my brain that likes hating myself.
I mean, I can at least consistently manage, and people seem to like my commentary, so, you know.
I can attest. Definitely, I enjoy your commentary. It's kind of interesting to be on this side of it with you.
Yes, I haven't actually commentated with you before. It's nice. Nice to talk with new people. Woohoo!
Absolutely. Nothing so far in Bottom of the Well that I've seen, and let's see if we're going to have something on Dead Hand then. Looks like Fur is still determined to open a small chest for the time being.
Maybe trying to get health or more chews. They're down to 5.
I would think choose. Fur's still at 10. It's more so that's sitting at 5 right now.
Oh, hello. Yes, I will take that. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. That is very happy. So if that is our first logical bomb bag on Path to Goma, that's going to be interesting, and that kind of really widens out where this K-Sword can be, which is unfortunate because I hate when it's something super general like bomb bag to Goma, because it's like, is it because it's bombs just lock K-Sword? Is it because bombs lock hookshot that locks K-Sword? Oh gosh.
Is it because bombs lock everything in the seed? Who knows?
Exactly, and that's... I always wonder. I always have to be like, oh no.
Oh, you just finished Ocarina of Time for the first time yesterday? Oh, that's so good to hear. It's wonderful seeing people playing through for the first time. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're always happy to have more people who are playing the game. Definitely try out the randomizer with us, though. We always love having more people around.
Yeah, so now you've played it normally, and now you get to see how squiffy it can go. Just like how sideways. How tangled.
Oh, yeah. Tangled is certainly one way to put it. Broken.
Convoluted. Convoluted is a lovely word.
I can get behind convoluted. That one's nice.
There are a lot of really cool words that do not get used enough. Messy is another way to put it.
Another big chest. Is this just going to be K-Sword?
That makes it simpler.
This is just going to be K-Sword. All right.
I'm fine with that.
I'm much happier with that than the idea of it being bombs. That's so much simpler.
It does make it simpler, and it is another argument for, yeah, sure, you might be able to solve the path with the first hint with the first item you find. You might want to keep going just in case.
Always full clear your waths. Always full clear your paths.
I mean, okay, so it's more true in Wath than it is in Path. Like, in Path, you have a valid reason that you could just... You can just bail, and quite often it will be absolutely fine. There will be points where it bites you.
Oh, and see, they feel so much worse. That's my problem, and that's one of those bad thoughts in the back of my head is, if I don't full clear it, and it ends up being here, like, this is double, I'm just gonna be mad at myself.
Yes, I know that I definitely... Hello.
Ooh. Early hammer, alright. Bomb lock, but still, early hammer's good.
But fire is a stone.
I mean, infinite explosives as an adult.
But fire is a stone.
But we're commentating.
That doesn't mean we can't fear for them.
Oh, I can fear for them, but I can be excited for myself.
I mean, we know it's good content.
Exactly. Let's go, Deep Stonefire. Come on, you can do it. You can make this awful.
You
Here we
don't
go.
need to encourage it. It will encourage itself.
I'm very well aware it's going to encourage itself, but I mean, I can guide it along. At least at that point, I'm there for the ride and helping push the car along. So, we got Kokiri Forest coming for more so. I think Fur's probably going the same route and just flipping, kicking off everything in Goron City on the way there, because I don't think he went in and did that on his way through Lost Woods the first time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right? Oh, Mosso's getting the skull. Oh, I'll take Din's fire.
Hold on, it's Stone Shadow too, though. That's an early Din's Fire and Hammer. Admittedly, we know AD is dead with it being Serenade, but we're hoping for the Oops AD, and that is way early on Din's Fire and Hammer for that. Ocarina of Time.
Carry on. I'm just letting you imagine my facepalm.
I was gonna say Ocarina of Time is just Serenade of Water, so Lon Lon the Phantom Ganon?
Ruto's letter? No, wait, we got storms. We got storms.
Either one. Either one. Because storms only got us bombs and K-Sword, whereas Ruto's letter... Oh, that's a dirty one. I like that.
No, bombs does actually make sense. like, only is doing a lot of work there. Like, getting bombs is kind of big.
Well, I'm not saying that it's not. It's more, I never trust the triple upgradable paths like bow or bombs to be a path unless it's directly like KD path. Oh, it's bombs. Okay, that's pretty simple.
Bombs didn't give us the strength.
No, another bomb bag out there means that bomb bag is nothing, and that's what's got me right now. Is it Storm's
Wasteland
Lightning K sword for first hookshot in Deku? Is it Ruda's pointing to first bow in Ice? There's just so many wonderful possibilities for that.
Hang on, I think you're missing some quote marks there. Like, wonderful.
I mean, wonderful is a matter of perspective. It's wonderful for me.
Wow, how much did season 6 hurt you?
A lot. It hurt me a lot. See, wonderful for chat. You've watched chat. You know they want the worst.
I know. We chats and commentators love the awful. Oh,
Whoa.
Iron Boots and Rang. We do in fact need that.
Yeah. That at this point, I don't see why you don't go.
Oh hey, bombs in Deku. Still locked behind bottom of the well.
Yep. Still locked behind bottom of the well, definitely. So this means that it should just be Deku, Jabu all cleared out on Child 1, and we might not revisit Child for a long time after this. So
Yeah,
this is going to come down. Does Morceau go back and do Dancing Dad?
It's gonna take him a while.
Unfortunately, I think he might do that after Deku. You've got proximity to it. It makes good sense.
Not that proximity, not if you're thinking of... Well, no, you wouldn't be thinking about heading to Domain, would you?
Not from here, I don't think.
Not without the Rang.
And not without a scale to go through Lost Woods Fort either.
Given that Storms was on Mon Ranch, King Dodongo can't point to it. King Dodongo Path cannot point to Storms. Oh, remembering targets in the woods. I like this.
I mean, yeah, no good reason not to. And
Hey, both
what?
strengths were right next to each other.
Oh, that check is really mean. I'm not gonna spoil anything for anyone, but that check ruined a run earlier for me on comms. Like, that check has just not been nice recently. Fur, like, fantastic find. Yeah, that's gonna be really bad considering he got the slingshot on top of Dodongo's cavern. Like, I don't see Morceau going back for that anytime soon.
Yeah, Child is just kind of loaded today, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there are going to be a non-zero number of people in this, like quite a moderate number of people in this that are going to get wrecked by that strength 2 unless there's just another one out there available somewhere. Nice clean one cycle on Goma. Always love to see it.
Yep.
Die, little spider. Or big spider. Or bug. I don't know exactly what you are. I don't think I want to
I mean,
know,
it says that they're an armored arachnid, but I'd point out they do not have enough legs.
Ooh, nice wallet fill.
Well, at least you're getting paid for killing them.
If I got paid every time I killed a spider, I'd probably be a little more aggressive about it.
Yeah, strength 2 and hammer this quickly is a thing. Child is loaded.
See if it continues to be loaded. So, Morceau looks like making the commitment. Yep, heading up towards Goron City if I had to guess, because already cleared out everything else in Lost Woods except for that nasty strength 2 on target in the woods, which no slingshot. I can see this.
Yeah.
I can see this being the move right now, just because you've got the Phantom Ganon Lon path with storms there. Like, you're gonna want to head up and do the Storm's Grotto on DMT anyway.
I mean, I'm just approving of all the puns over here. I'm fine.
I was just gonna hang my head at the puns, so we have exactly opposite reactions.
Yeah, that's good. A nice sense of balance in the commentators. Yeah, these two really are following each other surprisingly closely, but with enough differences to trip each other up.
So we've got... I'm just sad I didn't think of the puns. No, I'm just... No.
I think they were possibly aiming for like a scorpion type thing, because that's what Gomer is in a few others, and scorpions are arachnids. Yes, Door of Time is open.
Alright, so Morso has got that boomerang, so probably like, oh, well, let's go do Jabu now. Good.
Okay, good. They managed to remember that. In which case, if they remember Dancing Dad when they've already done most of Goron City, I imagine that they'll remember Targeting the Woods, because that's the same kind of check in my head, if that makes sense.
You're gonna have to go all the way to the top of Dodongo's Cavern for the slingshot, though, and then backtrack all the way over here just for Target in the Woods. If Morso is being really thorough, I can see it, but I don't think that's gonna be a common play. Like, not even going out to Dodongo's Cavern right here.
Also, I kind of want to hear the Serenade of Time.
Strength 2 was Target in the Woods, and Morso has not found the slingshot yet. Fur got the slingshot because he routed around through DMT, Goron City, to get to Lost Woods, where Morso just hiked Hyrule Field to get there. Exactly. You can do them all as adults, so there's just... I mean, there's no good reason to head that way as a child, and if you don't get that slingshot until adult, then... not happening. I don't see you going back for Target in the Woods, so Morso Lion right now is probably going to have to be really hoping for Strength 3 to exist somewhere out there that's going to be accessible. Also of note, the bot doesn't say it, but one of the sometimes hints was 20 skulls, which is also dead.
The answer to why we mentioned Serenade of Time is the fact that the person who wrote the hints got a little muddled and accidentally wrote the wrong word. But also, a Serenade of Time would sound really cool.
We're spoiling the next Zelda game. Serenade of Time's gonna be a thing. Just quiet. It's okay. Okay, so. Another bottle. It's good. Alright, is Fur gonna be following Morso right up the river? No, gonna do Bomb Shoot Bowling in Hyrule Castle, probably, if I had to guess. You never want to orphan Hyrule Castle Fairy.
For reference, the Phantom Ganon hint may also be Ruto's letter as well as Song of Storms.
And this is correct, because I don't think we found very much...
Wait, that was ice.
Ice Cavern to Twin Rova? Hey chat, Rush Ice even harder still? And we know that has to either be access or it has to be mirror shield. And I don't think you can gamble that it's just access.
Well, no, because we already have access.
The Spirit Temple?
Oh, well, we've got... Okay, yeah, sorry. For some reason I was thinking access to Ice Cavern. Because, like, we've got access to Ice Cavern. Oh, hi, Hookshot.
Okay. So we're currently just digging around for a bow. Okay, so Song of Storms leading to all of our bomb bags for our hook shot right there would make a lot of sense for the Phantom Ganon path, but at this point we're playing spaghetti logic without knowing anything else.
Yep. So yeah, it's... Okay, so Ice Cavern might just be access. It might just be Requiem, because we haven't seen where Requiem is yet. It could be Hovers. No, it could be Eponas if we're expected to hoof it.
But I mean, do you gamble that it's just access and choose not to go, or do you...
Hell no, I go check it.
Yeah, I don't even have to finish it. Yep, and we got to see a 40 hint. 40 is dead, so skulls are going to stop at 10. I mean, it can be lens. That is logical for crossing. Like if Requiem were vanilla and we were expected to cross, it could be lens up and ice. And that's the kind of awful I love to hear.
Yeah, I turn off the aiming minigames because my control system is I can't do aiming. I cannot do aiming on my emulator. I have mucked up the settings somehow. I have not taken the time to fix it.
Mine is also awful, but I don't have an option to turn it off when I'm racing, so it's like, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to have to get used to awful. Alright, so looking at these two runners, it does appear more so is ahead in the fact that he's already clearing Zora's domain, where Fur is catching up, but Fur has got his silver gauntlets and hook shot already well ahead of more so, unfortunately.
It's that basically the time that Fur is behind more so is about the amount of time it takes to check target in the woods.
This is true. This is hoping that more so actually goes around to check it, though.
Yep.
Oh, just a piece of heart for playing his game. Alright, and we're going to get to see overlapping fish, it looks like.
I mean, usually you would be concerned by being given a piece of heart from a minigame, but apparently that's how this roll, how Ocarina of Time rolls.
Alright. Into Jabu we go, into overlapping Zora's domain. So far, so good. Seed hasn't been evil yet, just mean. I still want the evil.
I'm assuming by emotional support fish we mean the fish in the bottle, because Ruto is not an emotional support fish.
No.
Ruto is the
not.
opposite of emotional support.
I was gonna say emotional needy fish. Emotional damage fish. Okay, I like that better.
She's a physical damage fish as well. No, really. Like, she is a physical damage fish.
Yeah.
Her butt can kill it pretty much anything in the game.
This makes me want to like go through and hack her into like the Ganon fight and see how many hits it takes her.
Okay, but someone did actually do that.
I've never seen that. I need to go look that up.
Yeah, the video actually was floating around fairly recently. Oh, she can do damage to Ganon. It takes about 40 hits. Oh, of course it was Video James. I knew I saw it on Yoshi's server.
I mean, I'm not really surprised.
On the
And
other
here
hand,
we-
at least the sages would have a hand in actually saving home.
Very true. Oh, big chest. Stop. Turn around. Hold up. Oh. Well. Has to throw a nut at it.
Oh, that is a good point. We do have strength 2 dins and hook shots on fair.
Yep. That's so the dins might not be necessary because it
We
is
hope the
Stone
dins
Shadow.
isn't necessary.
Oh no, we hope dins is necessary. They hope it's not. Again, I've been hurt too many times by these settings. I'm always gonna hope for that. Awful. Yep, and there's Rudo's butt doing the damage. Overlapping fish makes for entertaining gameplay. Oh, more so backing up a little quick. Fur currently being trolled by some bubbles. I hate the bubbles. I'd sooner not imagine that. I'd sooner not imagine needing it. Mostly because the paperweight should always be a useless paperweight to me.
So as a random side note, I do see someone saying, imagine imagining. And it's just like, well, if there is literally conditions where you cannot, like, visualize anything in your mind's eye. There is literally a name for that. It is called aphotasia? It's really interesting. Aphantasia. There we go. This is your random science knowledge for today. Nope, aphantasia is not being able to visualize things in your mind, like imagery. It's a lot more common than people think, and I like mentioning it because occasionally people will just go, wait, that's a thing? And it's
Is
like,
indeed
yes.
a thing. So you all came here to watch people have an awful run. You didn't expect science. Should have expected science.
I mean, I'm commentated. I will throw out random facts occasionally. Also puns. It's just whether you get puns or science.
I'll take the science.
As I just got commented from my boyfriends, occasionally puns and science. And science puns. Yeah, Aphantasia, like, there are different grades of it. Like, some people just can't do it at all, some people can kind of do it. It varies. Brains are so weird, yo. So fascinating, but so weird. Sorry, as you can tell, there's not really much we can say because Fur and more so, they are just executing Jabu brilliantly.
Oh yeah. There's been nothing in here except for a paperweight. Been nothing terribly interesting, unfortunately, which, I mean, it's Jabu, I don't expect much. There's some checks.
I mean, it's that or I would need to pay attention to the way that the walls and the ceiling are undulating, and I'd prefer not to.
Yeah, let's not discuss it, because you mentioning it made me look at it, and I don't want to look at it again.
Yeah. And we're seeing lovely clean Baronade fight from Mossolion. Okay, what does the fish give us? He gives us a piece of heart. Nope.
I mean, you've already killed all the parasites inside the fish, you might as well take a piece of his heart out with him.
I don't want any reminders of this place. I mean, they did an amazing job with the technology of the time, and the limited color palettes, and music, and sound effects. Like, they did a brilliant job creating the atmosphere. But why did they have to be quite so successful in Jabu?
They were fantastic and successful in creating it. Why did you have to make it such an unsettling one you went for? Alright. And that's, more so probably committing to heading back adult, and that is really bad with that strength still sitting on target in the woods, but without a slingshot... Nope, probably gonna clean out market first.
That's true. Oh yeah, we have seen Bombchu bowling, but it wasn't anything, was it?
Nope. Saves coming the rupees, of course.
Yep, and they're gone. Okay, magenta is hecking weird, and it's fascinating.
Yeah, magenta's not real. I know. I remember the science behind it. It's slightly brain-breaking, but ooh.
It's basically your brain inventing something to go in the middle. Wait, Genshin's actually using that as a plot point? That's kind of cool. I mean, I definitely haven't done anything which used scientific principles as plot points. Nope.
See, you say it's not real and can't hurt me, but there are many things that aren't real that pretty regularly hurt me anyway.
The dress thing is entirely different. The dress thing is your eyes doing comparative color analysis depending on what background it's against. Oh god, Baronade really does look like a Star Fox enemy, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
I hadn't realised that before.
Okay, so this is probably Dodongo's Cavern if I had to guess.
I would be amazed if it wasn't, so at least they'll get the slingshot.
Oh!
Hi, that's a bow.
That's a bow on Lax.
That's a bow on Lax.
Hmm. That's a thing.
So, happy 1 hour, folks?
Happy 1 hour.
They started as adult, went to child, and fairly shortly, and got everything.
Yeah, I mean, they had no good reason to leave. I mean, literally, you got your K sword, you got your boomerang, Ruda's letter, everything. Everything was right there.
Just everything led into each other. Speaking of which, did you want to do shout-outs, or should I?
I will absolutely. So once again at the 1 hour, thank you so much to our trackers, Starlight and Shy. Thank you to the runners for allowing us to restream you, Fur and more so. Thank you to our restreamer Zine, and thank you to my fellow co-com here, Estancia.
And thank you to my fellow co-commentator, Hollow Logic. Like, very much thank you to our restreamer. You stepped in very last moment, sorted out all the technical difficulties. You're doing great. We love you.
Yeah, we literally had to go drag right out of bed. Just come on, out of bed. Come restream. There was much kicking and screaming.
We are just long shot spirit access and mirrors away from entering Ganon's castle. Unless we need something in shadow, yeah. And we know that there is something useful in Ice Cavern, so that's one of those things ticked off the list. Bo was on Light Arrow cutscene, so that was the medallions from Jabu and Deku.
Oh, Fur is being determined for these hints. Pigron crafts a piece of heart. I mean, Dancing Dad had to have a required item, so Pigron at least being dead is slight joy for me. I have a very hate-hate relationship with the Gorons. I won't go into it today.
Honestly, it sounds like you have a hate-hate relationship with OTR seeds and randomizers.
No, I enjoy a lot of it. I wouldn't be playing it if it didn't bring me some level of joy. I do have a mostly hate-hate relationship with Season 6, though. It's hurt me.
Oh, what was on Richard? I just missed it.
I don't believe it was anything important. Just a bloopy, yep.
Oh, okay. So you know a normal reward for finding your lost dog then?
Yeah.
A bit of a stingy one, but normal.
You know, for having such a cool adult model, Fur's child model has been really boring, so I'm happy to go back to this
Well, actually, the child model is a Twilight Princess child. Like, it's definitely done in the same style. And
Oh,
the
it is.
shield is actually the Ordon shield on the Deku shield,
Mhm.
which is really cool. Oh, hey, another slingshot.
Goron City's on the path to Baronade.
I wonder what that could be. Oh wait, it's the rat.
Yeah. Thank you for the information.
On the other
A
hand,
little.
that does very much confirm that it's Iron Boots that's on the path to Morpha.
Unless we get like a long shot here on Link the Goron.
Which is possible and would be terrifying. Okay,
no.
we're good.
Yeah, pretty confirm. Pretty hard confirm. Fur just got locked in the Sacred Realm for way longer than he was supposed to, yeah. There's more so finally grabbing the 40 hint. Fur currently having a fight with the ladder.
I mean, ladders are awful.
OoT is a well-coded game.
OOT is a well-coded game. I'm just saying that ladders are awful in general.
Alright.
Like, stairs are also awful.
I mean,
They're important and they're better than ladders, but they're still not fun.
no. Very not fun. Skull Mask is dead. Good.
Always nice to see that we don't need to care about Skull Mask. Mind you, it's always nice to see when we do have to care about Skull Mask as well, because that leads to interesting routing and how they wrap it all into the rest of their path.
It's always interesting finding it early and watching them route it in, like, kind of passively as they're going through. Like, okay, so I'm already going to Kakariko, so we grab the first mask. Then whenever I make it back to... But when you pick it up late, it's always like, oh, no. I've got to just go hard press this. So, Fur looks like he's making his way into Dodongo's cavern.
Boing, boing, boing. I'm sorry, it's just really hilarious to see the Hero Shade model just going boing, boing, boing sideways. That is far too cheerful emotion for a model like that.
I mean, not wrong.
Just imagine it drawn in a comment with little boing sound effects.
Oh god, that's gonna be made now, isn't it?
It should be.
That is Diving Experiment for a Slingshot, so that's all 3 slingshots. Top of Dodongo's Cavern, Goron City Maze, and Diving Experiment.
Yep.
I love this trick. I don't know why it's so pleasing to just completely break the stairs like that, but it's pleasing.
It is. Admittedly, seeing it done, like, either way is just beautiful. I think I'm just fond of that cutscene.
Fair.
It's just a lovely motion. Oh hey look, more bombs.
Fur is still determined to keep opening small chests. I wonder if he's aiming for like 5 hearts for some reason. Because with explosives and everything, it doesn't feel like the most necessary. More so just going for the old-fashioned route of toss the bomb in the middle, let the bomb do all the work, and he missed the shot, unfortunately. It was a little too far.
Oh.
So we've had overlapping Deku, overlapping Jabu, now overlapping Dodongo. These two have been following a pretty similar route this whole time.
Yeah, they're really following each other, aren't they?
Yep, and it's the small differences that are going to make the big difference in the end with that strength.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is gonna hurt.
The Dins maybe not as much, but the hook shot as well from Grotto of Destiny's also got to be a real big piece right here. But that one's one you aren't going to pass up very often. I can see more so going back for that within good time.
So, Strength 2 is on Target in the Woods, right next to Strength 1 on the Ocarina minigame, and Hookshot is in the Boulder of Destiny.
So, like I said, the hook shot I doubt is going to get missed, just because, I mean, you're not going to skip Boulder of Destiny. But that's Strength 2. With Child already being done, like, you've already done Jabu, you've already done Deku. There's no good reason to go back to Child really anytime soon, so unless there's another Strength floating out in the world, more so's going to have a rough time coming soon.
Yep. Like, that could be very, very bad for them indeed.
Oh, extremely.
Don't tell me what I won't skip. That's fair.
You won't skip anything. I've watched you. You won't skip anything. And that's a dead big lizard.
One King Dodongo platter coming up, freshly grilled.
I now instantly know you and I are going to get along just fine. That is the kind of speech I make every time I kill Bongo. I love it.
No, actually, no, grilled is the wrong thing because they're getting submerged in a boiling hot liquid. So technically, that's actually more like poached. Yeah, sous vide would also be an applicable cooking method. Hot pot. Oh no, hot pot's the better pun. We're going with hot pot.
Hot pot.
Yep. Dodongo hot pot. Okay, we've got our new meme for today. My boyfriend would like you all to know that you are dreadful and you'll destroy you for that awful pun.
Had to watch someone buy a shield. I feel dirty.
Hey, buying a shield is not the worst thing. What you do is you say, buy shields responsibly. Like, they haven't just bought it the first time they have the option. They've waited until it was a reasonable point, and they're probably looking at doing something with Stalfos shortly. They're buying it responsibly.
With hookshot bow strength, they're probably planning on the Forest Temple play very shortly.
Yeah, so they're being
I do
responsible.
understand. I'm still never gonna. Alright, so where are we going for more so? Burr should have a nice clean line ahead of him going for Forest Temple next. And then Ice Cavern after that to find this path to Twinrova. Burr, though, without a hook shot, I would think, yeah, Ice Rush. It's the only thing that sounds like it'd work.
I mean, hey, I have no objections. I like the Ice Cavern soundtrack.
And it could
And the
very
aesthetic.
well, it could very well be long shot in Ice Cavern if we're looking at key logic for Twin Rova, which would be absolutely wonderful.
Oh, that would be amazing. But, and hear me out, if it was long shot, then the other hook shot would have to be locked. So I don't think it can actually be long shot. Because the first hook shot we got is just like bombs. And that first hook shot doesn't block us getting to Ice Cavern. So I don't think, and I could be wrong, people who are better at logic, please tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the fact that one is hinted path and not the other
So
means that it can't be hookshot.
We don't actually have a hookshot hinted path. We have the Song of Storms that led to bombs that led to hookshot. What I'm thinking though is if that bow we got off of Lax is the only available bow, the Phantom Ganon path could have been Ruda's letter for Jabu cleared over Lax.
That is actually very likely. That's possible. That's a twisted one. And honestly, I'm more suspecting this is just Requiem for access at this point, now that I've thought about where the hookshot is. But it would be interesting if it was an item rather than just access.
I'm hopeful for an item. I never loved doing ice for just a song. Don't mistake, songs are super powerful, and now that we're allowed to weep, skip, and weeklies again, they're fantastic. And getting in here early for a nice movement with a warp song is always useful. But I don't believe this is going to go all dungeons. But I always hate doing Ice Cavern for just a song. It's just, something about it for me bothers me.
Oh yeah, I love it when it's not just the song, but I'm suspecting it's mostly the song.
Suspecting. Hopeful, but suspecting. It just wouldn't be a rando seed if Rando didn't put the second magic in shadow, like always. There's the glory of the Mido skip.
I do love Mido skip. It is fun.
Adulthood shatters all of our dreams. It's not just theirs.
Okay, you win. That's amazing. Oh, look, I know you guys like hearing me laugh. It's fine. Just the cynicism.
I mean, I thought I was being optimistic. We're all in it together. We all understand. I guess it can be seen as cynicism.
You're not expecting me to say anything in Forest, right?
I would hope not. I mean, if we get something huge in here, then maybe, but...
No,
no.
we might get something in Ice. Well, more likely than Forest.
Bottle.
Yeah, I'll take a bottle. Admittedly, I'll take a bottle because I'm bad and I want bottles so that I can put more fairies in them.
Here's the question. Do we catch Eponas here, expecting a vanilla Requiem, or do we just catch Requiem here? Eponas would be a better one to find, because at that point, for Eponas to be required, somehow it's going to lock your long shot. So at least you're going to have an idea of direction there.
Yeah, it would be really useful for information. I'm not sure that's what it's going to give us. Also, it would be meaner than just giving you wreck.
Oh, yeah. We get to watch Crossing here, which I'm not opposed to. I actually like crossing. I'll admit I'm bad at crossing. I always do box. I can't do just walking across the desert. I always have to go to the box and turn right and go from there.
I just find it so much easier doing it visually.
The opponent would give us more seed. GTG would be in logic.
Yep, absolutely.
We got Fur climbing up through Forest Temple. Morso has got to be expecting a hookshot here. We all know at this point that the hookshot's just sitting in Grotto of Destiny, but Fur's probably like, come on, there's got to be something here. And sure enough, nope, we're looking at Spirit Temple access off the song, more than likely, and there's Requiem.
Yep, there it is.
I was hopeful for it to be opponents, but oh well. Oh, he's okay, so this is going to be a play for Thawing King Zora. And on first side, we have... Oh! There's the long shot.
I will take that, thank you. But, forest. That's a thing. Okay, sure. Oh, but that does mean it's long shot, not long shot. That makes the path make sense.
So if Requiem is path to Spirit Temple, that means Child Side probably has a key at this point, because outside of Magic and Lens, they've got their access. We can hope that without Strength 2, that means he's going to go back Child to get it, but I'm not certain. Hookshot 1 is Grotto of Destiny, Hyrule Field. Gotta go out pick the song really quick. Let's see an opponent's song here. Nope, Suns. Better for routing, and another
okay.
big chest.
On the other hand, if we can just straight up avoid Gerudo Training Grounds entirely, this would be an interesting seed, because that is very rare.
Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be light arrows or in GTG.
Okay, so where is opponents? We can probably work it out at this point. It must be on Forest Medallion, right?
I would think it's on Prelude, yeah.
I mean, it must be, because we know Minuet's on Burning Kakariko.
Yep.
And Serenade is on Ocarina of Time. Hang on, wait, I'm missing a song check. What am I missing?
Fur got Song of Time. I'm trying to think where it was. Oh, on Minuet Pedestal. Song of Time.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
So that's everything. So it's just Prelude for opponents.
Yeah. So the Forest Medallion song is the check where you get Prelude of Light in the vanilla game.
Oh no, Fur, are you dipping Fire Temple? Oh, not Fur, but more so. I think more so's yep, more so's doing Fire Temple here. Oh man. I don't dislike it. It is very dense. We haven't seen anything up there, so we have no idea. I mean, for all we know, Mirror Shield could be Deep Fire, and this could be fantastic, but this is rough.
It's not a bad play, it's just not the one they're looking for right now. They are desperately looking for Hookshot.
The thing is, if I've been watching correctly, they already have all of their path hints, and I think all of their always and sometimes hints as well. I think, honestly, more so is not going to be looking at doing hints anymore, so that's going to take Hyrule Field down in the priority list a little bit, which is going to be a little rough because that's where you need to go. Bigron Sword was where was Bigron's sword? That was
He was in the
Kokiri's sword.
Kokiri sword chest.
Been an hour of checks, and some of them get lost in my brain sometimes.
So that's second bow, which I believe means that that bow on Light Arrow cutscene is now not the only available bow. Because the bombs we got from Deku and Bottom of the Well
Yep.
Gave us Hammer in Kakariko.
Yep, very true. There's some convoluted, confusing spaghetti logic, but we do know hook shot, long shot was hook shot locked, so that feels like, once again, right back on the stable path.
Yeah, it's just get bombs to unlock most of your seed. Also, Hero's Shade with red gauntlets. Looks good.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to comment on the fashion.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we had a fairy. You would think, considering they're both, skeletons, the Staphos might be nicer to fur.
I mean, that's a theory, but, like, we all know that skeletons don't have a heart.
Or muscles.
Or, in fact, guts. It's amazing how many bad skeleton puns there are.
So I was just sitting here casinoing so much, and that, like, the Phantom Ganon path makes sense with, the full insight of we know where everything ended up. What are you doing? What? You're just trying to push the Stalfos away. Okay. Get away from me. Just go away. Stalfos is getting annoying. We're gonna walk out. We're gonna unload him. What are we doing? More so. Neither of those were keys.
I have no idea.
So, if neither of those are keys, that means that we don't need Requiem for our child spirit access. We just need Requiem for access in general.
Yeah.
So that means magic or lens are locked behind spirit temples somehow.
Honestly, we've got this far without magic. Having it be in spirits seems kind of expected.
I was
Or
gonna
it's
say
like in freaking Shadow.
I was gonna say I would expect magic or lens to just be inside Ganon's castle now.
That's also an option. That would be an option. A hell of an option, but an option.
Oh, there we go, more so. Shield flicks.
And more so
Yep,
as
yep.
yeah. Yeah, that's kind of understandable.
That's frustration if I've ever seen it. I've seen shield flicks, but
No,
I've never seen
don't leave
bomb the
child.
chest.
Don't
Oh,
leave child.
there's no way he's not.
I know there's no way he's not. That doesn't mean it's good.
No. I'm very well aware that that's very not fun for him, not happy for him, but I'm not surprised in the least. Like I said, there is a hope that Strength 3 is just sitting out in the world somewhere. It's not Strength 2 locked, and he's gonna find it. Yep, there's absolutely no reason to go child anymore other than target. He's not going back. So he really just has to hope. No? More so should be making it just in time so that he's walking into forest as Fur is walking out. Or warping out, I guess.
Also, shout outs to that's a claw shot.
Yep.
That's a cool skin.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's
have
someone
missed
else.
so many unique skins from not
Oh, yeah.
having watched season 6.
Honestly, that's one of the things that I'm most impressed with. And while I may be mad at Randobot for Season 6 being a trash fire, the allowance of custom skins and how much has gone into this has been... It's been one of my favorite seasons for non-gameplay related changes. Because there have just been some absolutely wickedly cool skins that have been put out already.
Oh yeah, I am absolutely certain there must be. Oh, yesterday had Ruby from. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, no, and the thing is with the allotment going on and more people learning how to properly make models and everything, and there are people out there that make them on, I don't know I don't know exactly which websites it would be, but you can get custom ones made. It's just going to keep growing and growing, and it's just going to become this really cool thing probably within the next year. I'm
Oh, yeah,
actually super excited for it.
It's probably going to end up fairly similar to Wind Waker skins because there are so many lovely ones.
Yep, we got dual forest. We've got ourselves a dual forest.
No, well, at least it's not a quadruple forest.
Well, I mean, one's beginning while one's ending. At least there's that. We don't have to be in double forest for long. But shout out to the fact that this is the 4th medallion in a row that they're both in the dungeon at the same time.
Yeah, like they are really quite close after each other. Also, thank you, Phantom Ganon. Go back to the void between dimensions. May you die with a rusty pitchfork. Never come back.
I have a very strong suspicion this is going to be the last dungeon that we overlap on, maybe Water Temple, if that's where they both head next.
Yeah, well, okay, so first gonna go straight to water.
I don't see why not. He literally is missing Mirror Shield for Ganon's castle at this point. Logically, he needs to go through Ice Cavern to go get Requiem, but with Longshot, I don't see him necessarily doing that. So we only need Mirror to get into Ganon's unless the boss key and Spirit is locked up something stupid. And even then you can just I mean, at that point, he would just have to go child with Requiem and pick it up that way. Yeah, he likely is under the impression that Mirror is an ice, but oh, is this an ice play? This looks more like an ice play than a water
Yeah,
type play.
this looks like he's heading to ice.
Yep. He's thinking it might be Mirror Shield and Ice Cavern. So, the magic isn't going to be necessary to get into Ganon's. It's just going to be necessary for once we are in Ganon's. Like I said, with Requiem being required, but no keys on Child's side, either magic or lens is locked up either inside of Spirit or, at this point, inside of Ganon's as well. Because there's very little of the seed that's left that Requiem locks that would hold our magic or lens up. Which lens, who cares? We can hope it's not lens that's locked up, but...
Oh, hey, Scale. Nice to finally find you.
Oh yeah, Berg grabbed that one.
Yeah, I know. I missed it the first time.
I was gonna say, I didn't think to comment on it at the time.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh, quite alright. So the BK in Spirit can be logically magic locked. But it's a little bit of a tall ask. Yeah, we won't need it. Worst comes to worst, they can go Child, climb, and do torches as Child. It might be logically required just because of small key layout, but realistically, Spirit key logic is just to make sure you aren't the dumbest you can possibly be and lock yourself out. Shout out to whoever wrote Spirit key logic. I understand it needed to be done, but you're an awful human being.
It's more how to work out how to make it so it, like, didn't trap someone in an endless hell pit of soft lock.
Oh, I know. Like I said, I understand it had to be done. I understand it had to be
Spirit
done.
Temple key logic. Either everything is in logic or nothing is.
Mm-hmm. Gonna find that long shot right here. They're like, oh, hello, long shot. Wonder if the shield changes when it's mirror shield on Fur's model.
It probably will.
Wonder what too.
No. Maybe it'll just be a shiny version.
Oh. Small jump miss. Admittedly, when you're having a little bit of a hard time with jumps today. I was going to say, when you're running from Keese, jumps can be hard.
When you're having to deal with Keese, jumps are hard. They are not having a good time.
See, there's the kind of stuff I was looking for. Soy sauce. We'll still need to do GTG for magic to get our mirror shield on Bongo. And then we'll never find Ganon's light arrows in Fire Temple. I love it. I love it. Someone with a taste for the awful. I appreciate it greatly.
I mean, you've got a lot of low percentage awful chances.
I mean, I'm here for the low percentage awful chances, though.
Isn't half of chat?
I mean, yeah. Oh, see, people are just adding on. Here we go.
No, that's hinted dead. Haunted Wasteland is hinted dead.
Oh, I was talking about the light arrows and light trial with strength 3 and deep fire.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But But yeah, I do love watching how Randomizer can be so awful while still actually being solvable. And honestly, Plandos are really too predictable. You need the utter randomness of the bot so you can't predict it.
This is true. Plandos are very predictable. I mean,
Apart
you're
from
always...
Dewins. We do not speak about Dewiniade Plandos because those are not predictable.
Going for the safe stored ground jumps throughout ice.
Honestly, can't blame them, I would too.
I like the cool strat though. Doing the glitchless jumps.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I can't do it.
Geese are just trolling fur here. To the point where it's like, I'm just gonna turn around and kill this one. I'm done getting trolled. No, see, you gotta have the seed where Magic 1 is on 50 skulls, Magic 2 is on final frogs, so they get to pick their poison on which awful they want to do to get their magic. You just gotta make sure you stick at least one of the songs really deep. Final Frogs is only awful when you have to hunt for one of the songs somewhere bad.
No, trust me, it can be awful in other cases as well.
You sound like you have a bad relationship with frogs too.
Yes. yes, I do. So, there was a seed. It was a seed that 40 cakes rolled. And the first hint we found was Sun Song is on Ocarina of Time. And then, immediately afterwards, we see the Shield Grave is dead. So we go, oh hey, well, we can't need Sun Song for a dungeon, so that's AD partially dead. We could only need it for, like, oh wait, that's the other check that needs Sun Song. So hey, that's dead. We're fine, we're not going to need to do AD. Sometime later, we find that Din's Fire is on Fox 2. Yep. We didn't know. I didn't know whether to be grateful or even more annoyed when the bloody frogs were hoarding the hover boots on Frogs 1 as well.
Frogs were like, you're not going into Shadow Temple without seeing us first.
Nope.
We are Bongo's keepers.
Fucking nicked everything.
Alright, here we go. Spirit next. I wonder if he's doing Spirit before Water, hoping maybe Mirror Shield is just here.
I mean, they can complete Water, so why not?
That's why I'm confused, is I feel like since you can complete Water, you should just go do Water in case Mirror Shield's there, because the worst feeling is going to be doing Spirit, and then going to do Water when you're locked out, and then finding Mirror Shield and Water and being like, oh, if I just done Water first.
Well, the thing is, it is a bit of a hike to get to Water right now.
This is true. This is
They
completely
don't have
free.
any warp songs that take them close.
I mean, they could go get one if they had magic, but who wants to go do that? Ooh, we got a prediction up for light arrow location, huh?
Eesh, I don't even know where I think the light arrows are. Okay, I'll fall back on one of my normal ones. Other people can take the evil and awful.
I'm not taking evil and awful, I'm taking where I would expect.
Because I don't know whether it's going to be Overworld or none of the above or Ingan's Castle. I just think it's going to be on the way, because that's what my usual bet is.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking Shadow Temple. I don't know why. Shadow hasn't done anything. It's way too late in the logic. And if Stone Shadow doesn't find its way, I'm not happy.
Eesh, yeah, I don't know what to bet. I'll go for Overworld. No one's... Actually, there's not much left in Overworld, is there?
We've got all of Lake. We've got Southern Hyrule Field. We
Oh,
have
hey, there's magic.
Big Pose.
I mean, really, I think it's just going to be on the way, so I'd guess Overworld or Water.
Oh, tell me it's in Gerudo Valley.
Oh, that would be amazing!
Tell me it's in Gerudo Valley.
I would love that. I mean, that would be covered by my Overworld bet.
Another big chest in Spirit.
Oh my. It might just be the easy payout everyone was looking for. There it is.
No. Doesn't pay it. Oh, man. Spirit's being too nice to us. So, we're looking for Mirror Shield for Go Mode for Fur. Yeah, it's Mirror for Go Mode on Fur side. More so is still digging for that strength too, unfortunately. Probably gonna make the water play. Gamba for Mirror. I mean, we're all sitting here kind of chilling out watching. Oh, Greg! Greg! Greg!
Oh, hey, bombs.
More bombs. What kind of play do we have going on here, more so? We're going Child? Or are we just grabbing opponents? So you would know opponents is here at this point. I don't see why you'd be going... Oh, this was just an opponent's grab?
Okay, I'll take it.
I guess that's a faster way to get to Water Temple, technically. Because, yeah, I'd be surprised if this wasn't a Water Temple play here.
Yeah, I mean, big pose is definitely a thing. It's just a pity that Mosso just needs to really go back child. Mind you, Strength 3 has to be somewhere. Like, it's
One would
not
assume.
in Spirit Temple that we've seen so far.
Let's see, let's see, let's see. See, without hover boots, I don't want to think Shadow Temple for the Mirror Shield. I don't mind light arrows in there because that can just be anywhere, but Shadow Temple for Mirror feels a little off to me without hovers. Let's see though. 2 hooks were Grotto of Destiny and then Forest Temple.
Well, that's what I'm saying. His Strength 2 will be his last location because he won't go back until he's got nothing else. What I'm wondering is whether he finds another Strength instead.
Yeah, we're really hoping he can find another strength somewhere. Because if not, it's going to be a hard last location.
Absolutely.
I mean, if it's not in Spirit, it could very well be magic locked somewhere else and he can't get to the magic. There are Mirror Shield lock checks up there. But at this point, we know first available magic was Spirit Temple, so that makes it a little rough. Anything magic locked right now is strength locked as far as we're aware. Here we go with Southern Hyrule Field. And, okay, we're grabbing opponents here. Is this going to be the Water Temple play? Yep, that's what it looks like. Opponents for faster Hyrule Field hiking.
Yep. I mean, the question is whether they go to GCG.
I doubt a GTG play here before Water Temple. I mean, you've got to do Water Temple anyway. There's not a whole lot of checks there, admittedly. But for all you know, it could just be right there and done. Yep, battle for the big Poe while you're there.
Okay, but also if it's here, then I will laugh because this is stupidly excessive. Okay, good.
Where is this Mirror Shield? More so is like, I need a little bit of health here. If I'm going to go into Water Temple, I don't want to drown.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm still looking suspiciously at Gerudo Valley. But this is because I like Valley. This is at least partially because I'm awful.
I mean, recognizing it is half the battle. Yep, there's the gold scale no one cares about. And we get our first look inside of the water temple now. Oh, aiming is hard. No. Okay, I was gonna say, don't let it get away. Don't let it get away.
Come on, Water Temple. What do you have for us today? Do you have the mirror shields to make this actually a really nice seed? Or are we being awful today?
I mean, we can call it a nice seed. I'm pretty sure Morceau will disagree with us, though. Burr would probably be on our side. No, this was a nice seed. Water Temple just had the mirror shield. Everything was good. Morceau is going to be over there like, yeah, and that hook shot that I had to bomb the chest 3 times, and that strength 2 that I never got. And,
Yeah, okay, fair point.
admittedly, the hook shot's his own fault. That was super accessible early, and he just kind of missed it. The strength, I can't blame him for. I hate these spike balls. They are never nice.
Never. I mean, they're fairly simple to deal with. They're just annoying.
They're just mean. They're not nice. They make it just annoying to deal with. They could just be nice and die like every other enemy. I mean, even Ganon's nice and just kind of follows a pattern and dies every time. Alright, we got the Iron Boot trick coming up.
Yeah, I'll take the boss key.
Probably just go kill Morpha before you reset the water level right now. Apparently Morceau agrees. And even though Morceau is literally second checking the boss key, we are still going to have both Fur and Morceau in their 5th dungeon at the same time clearing it. Spirit, Fur already fully cleared through, but couldn't actually beat Twin Rova, so I'm not going to count it, because quite frankly, I like this pattern we're following of they're both inside dungeons clearing them at the same time.
I mean, it does make commentary a little harder.
Does. Which is why I have to make sure to point it out, because at least it gives me something to talk about.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Me, little blob. Nice, clean, quick kill from Morceau.
Always good to see.
Mm-hmm. Got a couple of map first kind of guys here. Unfortunate. Sad for me. And once again, the spike balls are just trolls. They are trolls. They are not nice things to deal with. Yep. This is where you go take a bathroom break during Morpha's extremely unnecessarily, ridiculously long cutscene. What do we got? Shoot the sun. What do you got? That's a Zora tunic. That's...
At least it's right outside.
Yeah. Morceau just like, shoot the shirt. Ooh, Requiem. Is this a GTG play from Morceau? Yep. This feels very GTG. We've got Fur still clearing a little bit here. And he's looking around because he knows he needs this mirror shield. And it's like, if it's here and I walk away, I'm going to be mad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gonna be mad.
Yeah, you just can't walk away from here. You just can't. So where in the awful are we going to come across this mirror shield? And to be
Honestly,
honest,
I'm still rooting for Gerudo Valley.
like the biggest reason I want to know is I have to know what model what shield his model uses for. I need to know.
Yes, I know, but so that is a great reason. Like, fashion is the best reason.
I mean, no better reason I can think of.
Like, fashion's great. Fashion checks are needed.
I mean, we already got fashion on that Zora tunic sitting on Shoot the Sun.
Yeah, we are in fact going to miss some of the fashion today.
Nice clean kill on the guard there, and here is our 5th medallion on both sides. So now we're literally just kind of playing this whole... Where's my shield?
Honestly, at least GTG would make sense as a place for the Mirror Shield to be, because it is a Gerudo relic.
You know, lore-wise, it would make a lot of sense, sure. Now we're going up for HBA first. Fur gets to see the fashion sitting on Shoot the Sun. Like, ah, well, aren't you rude?
Gods, they make archery look so easy.
I know. Like, I'm not bad at it, but I'm not that. I'm not, let's just...
Yeah, I
Choose!
just... Wait, did Fair check anything in, like, Kylia on the way out? Apart from Shoot the Sun? Are they just skipping a load of checks in Adult Lake, or did they do them before going into Water Temple?
So Fur actually can't get every check there at the moment. Can't get Lab Roof without either a Bean or setting Scarecrow, which, unless I'm mistaken, I haven't seen either of them set Scarecrow. So you are still skipping.
Yeah, this is also why I like doing the lake loop, the Valley Lake loop.
This is why I like playing a format where it's just free Scarecrow.
I mean,
Free
I
Scarecrow
like
is
the
my
strategy of
favorite.
having to root it in.
I understand the complete either side of it. I'm just preferable to being lazy. Coming from the person who woke up at 6 AM to do comms.
Oh, we're getting Valley checks.
Well, here's your hope. Oh, yep, we are just past 2 hours. We missed that one.
Oh yeah, we missed that.
I got the last set. You want to grab these ones, or would you like me to go again?
You can go again. You
Oh.
seem to be more on top of things. I seem to be phasing out. Clearly, I need to put my heater on so that my feet and my fingers aren't cold.
Well, thank you to our trackers today, Starlight and Shy. Thank you to our restreamer, Zine, for coming out of bed in particular for this one. Thank you to the runners, Fur, Morso, and everyone else running so we get these EU weeklies as good as they are. And thank you to my fellow CoCom here, Estancia.
And thank you to my fellow co-commentator, HoloLogic. I do apologise, I'm on push to talk, so I have to have my hands out in the cold, cold air, which is why I've been speaking less.
Oh, I completely understand and relate. It is freezing cold where I'm at as well, and for some reason, my office runs a lot colder than the rest of the house. We've got a
Oh,
heater
that's
on and
weird.
everything. Yeah, we've got a heater on and everything, but this room for some reason stays roughly 10 degrees colder than the rest of the house, and I have got some noisemakers out there that I can't let in here, so the door has to stay closed so I can't let the air circulate.
Ah, yeah, okay.
I have a couple of very, very loud-mouthed dogs that love to talk, and as much as I love listening to them talk, I'm sure not everyone else needs to hear that.
Have you seen how much chat loves dogs?
I've seen how much chat loves dogs, but they're loud. Ow. Oh wait, I would need to have feelings for that to hurt me, wouldn't I? Yeah, cold-hearted is pretty accurate. We're good. I'm just so amazed that we're gonna have dueling GTG now.
I mean, they've been doing this all season. I don't know why we're surprised at this point. Oh wait, there's a bat time? Hello? Oh, that bat on the pumpkin is so cute. I mean, sorry,
Oh no, it's not bath time yet. It'll be bath time after this is all said and done, so I can go warm up.
I'm so glad it's not just me being cold.
It's not. There are too many jokes in there, none of which I'm going to opt to say. And yes, that is the hero's shade on Fur's side. Alright. Not a whole lot to track at the moment. We're kind of just dueling GTG, and it's a thing. More dungeon time. Oh, we have a big chest in the back of the maze, it looks like. I missed that on the first peek through. But we are going to have just enough keys to get to it as well. Is this our mirror shield? It's magic. Okay. You do that, Seed. You
Okay.
do that.
That's
It's
a
not,
thing.
So that means our lens has to be locked up somewhere bad. Because that wasn't...
Well, no, because we don't need lens, do we?
No, but we need Requiem by the logic. So the
Oh,
only
yeah,
thing we're missing for crossing is lens.
Yeah, but we're not expected to cross. We're just expected to get Requiem.
But it's requiring Requiem. That's just it. Like, if you can cross and you don't need child checks, then Requiem's not required. But the game's telling us through the Ice Cavern Pass hint that it expected us to get Requiem. Was a nice setup. I literally put the bomb chew on top of the box to blow up. I'm still so curious as to where this mirror shield's gonna fall, and that is an F. On Fur's side, for real this time.
Oh, thank God they're back, child. No, that's not child. Damn it. Oh, child fishing. That would be awful. I love it.
Oh yeah, I can get behind that. 100%
Yep.
I can get behind that.
I am absolutely on the overworld train at this point. Just, what the hell?
I'm trying to think what makes the most sense and just nothing. Like... Oh! More so. What do we have?
Wait, hang on.
What do
thought
we
had
have?
this hinted.
Another bow.
Oh God, damn. Oh God, imagine if it's Dampe digging.
One of them did that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we've seen that? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We've seen Dampe
Yep, we've
race.
seen... Yep. I'm pretty sure Morceau had time of day perfect when he did his bottom of the well play that he also got to do Dampe digging. I could be wrong. I think it was Morceau, but it might have been Fur. I know one of them did, though. Oh, we have another child play coming from Morceau. Did we just get an F?
Excuse me? Fur? Okay.
I was gonna say mild seizure warning there. That was flashy.
Yeah, that was not good.
No. The like sucked him so hard that the whole screen died. Nah, we don't need extra. We don't need extra hearts. Morceau is literally just like checking everything, like one off check here, one
Oh
off
no,
check.
back in the like.
This is finally gonna be the strength play for Morceau. I think he's finally getting.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my God, this late though, like this is gonna feel awful.
Not as
there's the
awful as
slingshot.
finding this damn mirror shield. Especially if it's on Valley or Jalfit. Well, no, we've seen one of the Valley checks. Have we seen Waterfall as well?
I believe so, yeah. I believe he did, yeah. Fur went into the valley. and took the intentional death to get into GTG afterwards. I'm pretty sure it was nothing.
Yeah, okay. In which case,
It was-
I'm still looking at Lake Hylia.
Oh, the worst part about getting the like eating him, he doesn't have a shield anymore.
Oh no. Well, actually, no, they are going to need to fight Stalfos and Iron Knuckles.
I mean, you should get the mirror shield before you go for the Iron Knuckles. Oh, there's no more. So is so mad.
Yeah, no sugar. No sugar, they're mad.
Just nut, walk away. Oh, this is gonna be the Child Lake play. Okay, we finally get to see Child Lake.
Come on, show me Child Lake. Show me it on Child Fishing.
Oh, come on. The greatest of awful. Oh, Morso is so expressive every time he gets frustrated with a check. Got the Stone of Agony, and Jabu had to walk all the way back through the room, grab the Stone of Agony, and was walking away nuts to the chest just to show frustration. Bombed the hookshot chest. Frogs 2 is dead, and Frogs 1 had a bottle, so we do know that. Alright. Finishing out GTG here pretty soon. Are you lucky? Is it child fishing? Do we all get to laugh? Do we get to watch Morso be angry again?
I mean, either that or top of lab. Top of lab would be even worse because it's just sitting there spinning.
This is true. This is very true. It could be awful like that.
But just the mockery of having it sitting as a visible icon.
Here comes. We are just cleaning up all the worst annoying checks in the world.
Okay, who called it? Someone said child fishing first. Who called it?
Game, you're not funny.
Lucid
Game.
Dream, congratulations.
Game, you're not funny. That is like the most
that's
disgustingly
hilarious.
rude.
That's hilarious.
That's
good
gross
as
as
well.
hell.
But also, with that, Morso's ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna. I hope they both come in for interviews because this is gonna be so funny.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I also hope Fair gets it soon.
Correct. Lights was in spirit. He is putting on fire arrows already, so I have the feeling he is going to commit to checking that, which is very good for him.
Yep. That's good.
I've had to watch this man buy 2 shields already. I hate it. Yeah, this is an oh no moment for Fur. We're finally gonna have a dungeon where they don't overlap each other.
And it's for the worst.
Yep. By the way, whoever out there, Too Shy, Valley Lake OP. I hate Valley Lake, and I hate the fact that it paid out this seed.
I am not fucking sorry.
I will accept it because that laugh was fantastic. I will accept that it happened because the laugh was good. More so did the first 3 checks. I think he went to the bomb chest and realized that he was hovers locked and said, nope, not going further. If I'm hovers locked, I'm not going further.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you don't know where hover boots are. You haven't found them yet. I mean, I can't imagine climbing any higher without them. First, gotta be like, mirror shield? Mirror shield, please? Please? No. That is bow percent, though, between Sungrave, Fire Temple, and Lax. Kind of funny that Lax was the first bow of the 3, though.
Yeah, that is actually really weird.
Admittedly, Sunsong was all the way out at Colossus, so that wasn't happening. And who wants to dipstone fire?
Not me.
Yeah, no. no, chat, don't point that out to me. If people start finishing and Fur feels like he's behind and can't find the mirror shield, he might just quit. He might not find the mirror shield. I might not get the answer of what the skin is.
No.
No strength has locked another one as far as we're aware. We don't know where strength 3 is, though. Thankfully, more so found the strength 2 in the alpha place. I mean, for Morceau, apparently when you're like, I'm completely strapped and stuck, I might as well do it now. For anyone else, like, when do you go back and do child fishing without Serenade because it's on OOT? Like, you don't. I guess, like, maybe when you're at, like, Lake is my last location. Yeah, it storms bomb bag for everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In particular, Storm's bomb bag hookshot. But, I mean, Storm's bomb bag everything also pretty clear.
It's basically Storm's bomb bag everything. Yeah, can you believe missing strength 2 is what put Marceau ahead here? That is ridiculous.
Like, yeah, honestly, just thinking about it more, yeah, missing that strength too, as awful as it was and as angry as he was at it, yeah. It's the only reason he went back.
Yeah, so this is why we play Rando. Because things you would never imagine have kind of knock-on effects like this.
By the way, the Mirror Shield skin on Morceau's side for the Twilight Princess Link is gorgeous.
Oh no, I really hope we see it now.
On Morceau's side, he's got the skin. He's got it on right now. It looks mostly the same, but it's got a different like design on the inside etched in the mirror.
Oh, sorry. I thought I forgot. There. I thought you meant fur instead of Morceau for a moment. I am definitely paying attention and coherent and everything.
I'm the one who's tired here.
Yeah, it's just you started tired and then got more awake, and I started awake and then got more tired.
Ah, the joys of coffee.
Ah, I don't drink coffee.
I didn't. I do now.
Oh.
I didn't for a long time, and it just kind of happened. I'm mad at Morceau for not opening that big chest. My brain wants to know what was in there. There's Greg again. At least they both got to save Greg.
Oh, you couldn't hear me. What I was saying was, the thing is that fire isn't a bad play. It's just not the play they needed.
I always try and say that because I get really down on myself when I'm running if I make the wrong play. Because anytime I make the wrong play, it's like, well, I made the wrong play, it was a bad play. And just because it's the wrong play doesn't mean it's a bad play.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is a really important thing to know. Like, both of these racers are so skilled. Oh, hang on, we've got a finisher. Balthier finished in first place with a time of 2 hours, 25 minutes flat. GG.
Probably did Valley Lake if I had to guess.
I mean, maybe.
I'm not happy about it, but probably did. Morceau is just digging around for this boss key now. Like, where is this boss key? It's gotta be torches, which is just awful. Yep, Spirit was long shot locked, in fact, so I was indeed correct that long shot, because it always locks it. It just does. It's irritating.
I have seen it not lock it.
Oh yeah, there are quite a few seeds where it doesn't actually lock it. So many of my seeds end up being logically long shot locked, and I just, either because of access or because of the key on the right hand, it's just mild frustration at that. More so trying to shoot past the beam most. Like, I don't want to get down from here, don't make me. There's our second finish.
GG. GG to Malky. No, Mackie. Mackie. That's how you pronounce that, right? Second place with a time of 2 hours, 26 minutes and 39 seconds.
So, now that we have all the information in front of us, we know every single item required, how bad do you think this seed actually was?
I don't actually think it was that bad.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
Like, it's just all in child. And then the rest's on the way.
Oh, I mean, and more even than we knew at the time. It's all child, even the mirror shield, like, legitimately, if you just do a clean, and I mean absolutely full, clear, clean child, you go adult in nearly go mode. You just need to pick up the long shot out of Forest Temple.
And then you just never look back.
Yeah, you should have Strength 2 Mirror, you should have Iron Boots Hook Shot, Bombs for the Dongos, and your full Forest kit as well. And as soon as you do Forest and find the long shot, it's just go. So this is legitimately, if you just start Child and you are thorough, it's Child 1, Adult 1, done.
Yep.
And that's, I mean, you don't have to do Stone Fire, you don't have to do Stone Shadow. GTG had a magic, but you had one in Spirit Temple as well. Like, yeah, if you God routed it perfectly, you could even just full on skip ice. It wasn't necessary as long as you God routed and you did crossing out of logic.
Yeah, you'd have to cross out of logic.
The only optional dungeon you'd have to do is Bottom of the Well for your K sword, and that's not that bad. Pretty quick.
And it gives you bombs.
Exactly. Yeah, no, with a full, like, proper god route, this is literally go child immediately. Clean, clear, adult, clean, clear, and kill. I'm here for the awful, but honestly, seeing that Randobot isn't the worst thing in the world is occasionally relieving.
And also, it doesn't matter, even if it's a nice seed. If you just skip a few checks, it can turn into a hellscape.
I think someone said that at the very beginning. What is Season
Yep.
6, Ben? You remember that check you missed 2 hours ago? Well, here it comes to
Yep.
bite you. And I'm pretty
Yep.
sure more so felt that really hard with Mirror Shield and Strength 2 and Hook Shot. And wow, this is a real seed that exemplified that, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
So logically, you need Requiem because you aren't supposed to be able to get over to Spirit Temple without it because Lens is locked up somewhere stupid. But I mean, any runner at this level can probably do Blind Crossing.
Yes, yeah.
Correct. You don't need Child Side whatsoever. Doing the Ice Arrow strats to get extra damage on Volvagia because Volvagia hates ice.
Well, also just the fact that ice arrows do more damage.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Volvagia hates ice, extra damage. I wouldn't be surprised if more so didn't even see what Volvagia or what Twin Robo dropped. Just like I'm in go, I don't care.
Zoom.
I am speed.
I mean, getting strength 2 that late, you have to feel like you're behind.
Oh yeah. At this point, though, I mean, you're in go, you're entering Ganon's castle. It's roughly 6 minutes from Temple of Time to Ganon kill most of the time, especially with a big run. You can probably do it a little faster even. And as far as we've seen, I think only 2 people have finished so far, unless someone else is finishing like right now. Like, you might feel behind, but you can't feel bad at the moment.
Yeah.
This is another random dungeon down. Volvagia dead, and Fur really praying, is this my mirror shield? No, darn it.
You wish.
Do we go do the first 2 checks of Shadow? Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's not a bad play.
It's just not the right play.
Yeah, precisely.
Is that the hover boots over there? I don't think that is. I think that's just Deku Seeds. Like, that's the one thing we haven't seen anywhere yet is the hover boots.
I mean, at least I definitely know someone stopped and took a look at that thing earlier, so I imagine they would have got it if it was.
I would imagine. Here's the first 2 checks of Shadow coming. Watch, hover boots are just vanilla. And Fur is inclined to clear all of Shadow. Like, oh, no one would have done this. This is where the Mirror Shield is. The only 2 people who have finished, you know, probably just came here and got lucky.
Oy.
Yeah, if you want to encapsulate my entire feelings on it in one sound, that would be the sound.
I mean, I do pride myself on making good explanatory sounds. Okay, that one's safe. Please don't lead them further down the pole of bait.
Please do lead him down. No, don't lead him further down the hole of bait. I want to see what the mirror shield looks like on his skin. Never mind. I want good things for fur. I'm on a runner's side for once? Ugh, this feels weird. I'll grab the key for later. Whole different definition of the term shoot your shot right there. But that is phase 1 down.
That's fair going, child.
This could be good. I mean, it's gonna be a hike just to get down there.
Yeah, but it's the main thing they've not done. Because Child 1 got cleared pretty thoroughly.
That's not a leg play.
Oh no.
Save quit though.
Wait. They're going away from Child Spirits?
I don't know. Telling me confused.
They think they need something? Oh my god, they had no sticks.
Oh, that's why they tipped out, because they're like, oh, I don't have sticks. Crud. Okay, this is a child spirit play, then just realized, like, went to menu, went to put sticks on to light the torches, like, I don't have sticks. Could have just done it with Dins, admittedly.
I wouldn't want to, that's expensive in terms of magic, and getting magic back in Spirit is annoying.
I mean, they have double magic. It's a lot of magic, but you only need to do it once. Or could they be climbing for torches as well? I mean, I wouldn't think so. You've got fire arrows. Thought you would have done it, but probably not. Morso coming up on the finish. Everyone get your GGs for Morso.
I'm ready, I'm warming it up, I'm warming up.
Charge it up. Charge that GG up.
And GG.
All right.
Third place with a time of 2 hours, 36, 50 seconds, and the 57 seconds, and they are gone. That was the stream dropping as soon as GG was called.
All right. Looks like Morso will not be joining us for an interview, so we're still going to chill here and see how Fur does, though.
Yep, that's fair enough.
Could be the lake play. This could be the lake play. This could be the I hate everything lake play. Man, you gotta
What
give
even is
props.
the best route?
I think this is the best route. Without Serenade, I think going into Zora's Domain and diving through Zora's Domain into Lake is probably going to be fastest.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, I think like massive credit has to be given to Morso for being what anyone would refer to as well behind in terms of items, and then just all of a sudden scooping up that strength to the mirror shield, everything. Just presence of mind to actually just continue pushing when you're looking for multiple items. Like, he did come, get hook shot, and immediately dip out a child and leave the strength 2 behind, which that's awful. But that happens a lot. You get an item you needed for a dungeon, you're like, okay, let's go clear that dungeon rather than being more thorough. But there are other people, myself included, and I am a bad runner, so do not learn from me, that would have taken the strength to and
I
been like,
know,
okay,
right?
I need to get into GTG heavy block, I need to get into Spirit Temple because if Mirror Shield is just there, I'm way behind and that's what I have to do. And more so was able to keep himself calm and finish the child route out, getting child fishing and subsequently the Mirror Shield and a 3rd place finish in this. Which, yeah, like I said, I'm the kind of person who would have found that strength and like panic ran myself over to Spirit Temple at that point. Pier set. And here's the child fishing of I hate this. Like what do you say?
Yeah.
I hate this. Alright, come here, big fish. I'm mad at you. Here you go. Oh! That's my mirror. That's the
Yeah,
stop.
I want to quit.
Stop. Anger.
I want to quit.
Worst part is you can't even like throw nuts or shield flick or anything. You're stuck in there and you're with you can't do anything. You're just like, okay.
You either just stare at the camera or you just leave.
I will admit there have been races in the past that I've done something like that and just Alt F4. I'm done. Nope. I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, you can be mad at yourself here, but at the same time, like, you're in go mode. We get to see this mirror shield and see how different it looks. It doesn't look any different. But we haven't seen it from behind yet. It doesn't look any different. Oh, he hasn't put it on yet. He has not put on mirror shield yet.
No, I don't think he has.
Here we go. Aww. And everything else cool about this skin and mirror shield's just vanilla. A really good way to look at it. The only problem I have is that there are a lot of times when I feel like I go backwards, but you have to recognize that in Rando, unless you're playing the exact same seed time after time after time trying to improve, you're gonna slip backwards on some seeds just because they're Rando. They're gonna be really mean.
Yep.
And as long as you accept the fact that Rando is gonna Rando, you don't even have to necessarily make progress. It's what makes me happy is seeing myself pull off tricks that 3 months ago I struggled with. That's what that's where I take my solace is like, you know, last month I practiced this trick for like a week and couldn't get it. And right now I'm getting it like first try every time. This feels great.
I mean, don't look at me. I'm not great at tricks. Like, I fail to beat one skin 90% of the time.
But
I
other
still
than that,
do the happy. I still do the happy victory spin on managing to guess it after I push the block.
but I mean, it is a good way to look at it is to not race the other people, but to race yourself every time. Like, okay, I need to do better at solving. I need to do better at all of this. And just being happy with your own improvements rather than, well, this person beat me again, or, you know, I can't beat these people, things like that. Getting down on yourself only makes you get worse. It's easier to admit you're trash and accept it. There's another finish. Chuckles, 4th place.
GG Chuckles. That is the time at 2 hours, 44 minutes, 27 seconds.
Troll Rova doing what Troll Rova does best and being ever so slightly irritating. And going down though. And that is 6. Let's go Fur.
Woo! Come on. We just need to climb down the tower. Everything's fine. We've got the light arrows. We've got a shield.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
we got this.
We got this. We can get there. We can get there. We can do it.
Completely doable. Yeah, real winner of this seed, first skin. I would love to see a reskin on the mirror shield, but like everything else about this skin has been fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, the mirror shield's a little bit of a disappointment.
Kind of sticks out. Oh, that is Balthier here. GG's Balthier on first place in this one.
GG. So, out of curiosity, what was your opener?
You just want to hear that someone did Valley Lake.
Yes, yes, I do. Look, it's not great in pretty much 90% of seeds. I just want someone to have done it in the seed where it matters. I did Valley Lake, but really late. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we've pretty much been
Same as
watching both
everyone
of
else.
them. Yeah. Mirror Shield looks like a lot of go mode here. That was Fur's go mode. That was technically more So's go mode, but he also needed the strength 2 on target in the woods. But he cleaned both those up within like 2 minutes of each other. Yeah, we've been discussing that this seed was literally, if you go Child 1 and you are completely thorough in Child 1, you do everything, you should go Adult 1 and just be done.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think everyone's go mode is going to be Mirror Shield.
Yeah, with Serenade on OOT, I don't see anyone routing that in early unless there's some kind of horrible, horrible person who likes to do Valley Lake early. I couldn't imagine who would do that, though.
Someone who likes to set up Scarecrow because they're terrified of Pierre in fire.
There. Good reason.
Like, I have been bitten so many damn times.
Was making a mild stab at a few people there. Most of them are not present. Nah, I understand Valley Lake as a play. It's especially a big holdover from previous seasons, so I understand it. I just don't agree with it. We have another finish. Yeah, we never did see hovers, though. Wonder where those ended up being. The world will never know.
I'll never know. Also, Panda Cerise, 5th place. 2 hours, 50 minutes, 59 seconds.
At what point through waves of finishers like this do you start to think, huh, maybe the Mirror Shield's not somewhere awful, maybe it's just somewhere stupid? And start going back for all these Sphere Zero checks that got missed.
I mean, yeah, like, bear in mind, these people who actually run it are far, far better than me. I have to bet on the gambles. Do not follow what I do. I am not good at this. I can do logic. I cannot do actual racing.
And here we go. Fur getting his time locked in.
GG. 6th place, time of 2 hours, 53 minutes, 27 seconds. The fact these are all so spaced out means a lot of people are having trouble finding that mirror shield.
All right, that is GG on Fur. Looks like we are not going to get an interview there either. So
I mean, fair
with
enough. It's
that-
been a hell of a seed for all it's not even reached 3 hours.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you be tilted?
I mean, I've been trying much better to manage my tilt. I'm not saying I wouldn't be on this, but I've been trying much harder to manage my tilt a little bit better.
Then congratulations, that is a very good thing to be working on.
Well, at this point, I don't believe there's a whole lot left for us. Thank you so much to our trackers once again. We have got Shy. If I can actually get the command in there right, would be awesome, wouldn't it? Starlight and Shy. Our runners were Fur and More So Lion. As always, thank you to all the runners that make it possible for us to restream and to commentate on all this. And then, once again, thank you so much for coming out, Estencia, just for fantastic comms in general, as always.
I think you've actually taken a lot more of the work on this, particularly towards the end. I know I was not talking as much due to cold and phasing out a bit, so you carried a lot of the weight on this, so thank you.
I'm happy to. Honestly, if I'm being fully honest, I was excited to get to comm with you because I've watched you a bunch, and I'm newer to comming,
Oh, no! Oh, thank you.
Yep. So I was excited to get to comm with you, and it was exactly what I had hoped for. So thank you so much for coming out for this one.
You were expecting the puns and the science, that's fair.
Well, I was expecting a little bit of the puns. The science was definitely a nice treat. I had to mentally prepare for the puns.
That's fair. Thank you so much. That compliment is amazing, and I do not know how to handle it. So I'm just going to suggest we go raid someone.
Alrighty. Yeah, thank you so much. That was fantastic to listen to. Great run. GG's More So on the win on Restream. And also GG's first, still 6th place is very respectable. If you enjoyed More So, you will see him again right here on ZSR1 once again at 2:20 Eastern. He has his losers bracket round 2 match versus Rock Chalk, today. And then tomorrow we'll be right back here on ZSR1 as well with Ice9 versus Dino, losers bracket round 2 at 5:20 Eastern. And for right now, we will go raid, I believe, ZSR2 for the Injo versus Check Rays losers bracket round 2 match. So thank you everyone for coming out. Yeah, we'll see you back here in approximately 2 hours. So without everyone coming out here and watching, we couldn't do what we do. It would be no fun. So we thank you for letting us put on this show for you guys. Any last words from commentary booth?
No, that was fantastic. Super happy to be here. Thank you all viewers for coming out. You really make this all possible for us to restream as well, so thank you.
Again, much the same. Thank you everybody for watching. It's lovely to see you all again. I know I haven't commentated in the weekly in a while. It was good to see that both very little and everything is, it's still rando.
That it is, and something tells me it's not going to change anytime soon.
Oh no, nor the people, and that's great.
Thank you everyone for sticking with us. We had a few bumps and bruises in the beginning, but we got through it. So GG's, and yeah, we'll see everyone back in about 2 hours. Have a great one. See you over at ZSR2.
See ya.
Bye.